Hey, it's night number 2 for the NFL Draft, and once again, you can see it right here on WRTV6.
After watching from the sidelines last night, the Colts have 2 picks in tonight's second round and another in the third. Despite the changes this year, they're ready to roll. Dave First with the Sports Extra Spotlight.
Remember when there were thousands of fans at the draft and team war rooms looked a lot like these? Well, scrap that. It's the socially distant version of the draft. And from the basement of his home, Colts general manager Chris Ballard is ready for anything.
I've got a generator now put in my house to make sure we have backup electricity. I make sure we have a backup internet. You know, all those things.
At its heart, it's about bringing in the best athletes in this upcoming season. That means possibly putting pieces around the newly acquired Phillip Rivers. Chris says his draft board is set.
We're not changing. We're not moving it. So whether it's wideout, whether it's, defensive line, whether it's O-line, right? I mean, you don't know. You got to let it play out. We're always going to take the higher talent.
And tonight, that might be selecting from a very deep wide receiving crop, including Clemson's T. Higgins and Southern Cal's Michael Pittman. But even as the athletes' preparation has changed for the draft, the team's preparation certainly looks different. Obviously, the process has changed over the last 3.5 weeks. What hasn't, really? But do you worry or think about whether or not eventually that's going to affect the end result?
I guess over time will prove that right or wrong. But I'll be honest with you, our process really hasn't changed much.
Remember, their biggest move in the draft happened a few weeks ago when the Colts traded their 13th overall pick to the 49ers for defensive tackle DeForest Buckner. But no Vegas, no pomp, no posse, no problem. The time is now.
I feel confident in our group. I feel confident in our work and what we've done. And we think we're going to acquire good players.
The NFL Draft continues tonight, 7 o'clock, right here on RTV6 at ABC. Rounds 2 and 3 with rounds 4 through 7 tomorrow at noon.